Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well in this fight against coronavirus by staying at homes. And today our video is about right to education, which is one among the fundamental rights given by us to Indian Constitution. And certainly it is very important to know about our rights. So please pause the video till the end and I will make sure that you will get some important details about it. So let's start. So Right of Education to Free and Compulsory Education Act is an act of Parliament of India which describes the importance of free and compulsory education for children between the age of 6 to 14 years in India under Article 21A of Indian Constitution. India joined the club of 135 countries who making education a fundamental right of every child when the act came into force on 1st April 2010. Compulsory education cast an obligation on appropriate government and local authorities to provide and ensure admission, attendance, and completion of elementary education. Present Act has its history in the drafting of Indian Constitution at the time of independence, but is more specifically to the Constitutional Amendment of 2002 that included the Article 21A in Indian Constitution and making this a fundamental right. Indian Law Commission had initially proposed 50% reservation for disadvantaged or poor students in admission for private schools. To implement this act, a committee was set up to study the funds and estimated that Rs 1710 billion across 5 years was required to implement this act. Then comes the share between center and state governments, which was initially about 65 to 35, then 68 to 32 and 70 to 30. A critical development was made in 2011 has been the decision taken to extend the right to education till class 10. But after all these efforts for right to education for poor children, the status of implementation of Act remains unsatisfied. A report was released by the Ministry of Human Resource Development in the first year anniversary of the Act and again till 2015. It clearly admits that 1.7 million children in the age group of 6 to 14 remain out of the schools and friends a shortage of 5,08,000 teachers countrywide. It is said that today's children are tomorrow's citizens, then how can we assume our future country will be literate and successful when our children remains out of the school? In the Act details, as we have studied right now, it is clearly showing the importance of children's education and moreover 25% reservation or quota in private schools for poor children to ensure a quality education for them also. But all these efforts going into vain as this education was turning out to a money making procedure for such some business people. So now for a while shifting towards quality institutions in India, in which everyone dream of to study like IITs and NITs. But you guys will shock by listening this that more than 50% of students admit to cheating at IIT Bombay as per Insight survey referenced in Times of India on August 2014. The reason behind this, the students is facing immense pressure on them as their parents think that their children are investment for them for old age. Every hour there is a student suicide in India as per Economic Times in India on March 2018. 65% of parents spend more than half their take home pay or money on their children's education and extracurricular activities according to a survey referenced in Times of India on January 2013. The education, which has a golden history in India, now turned into a commercial activity. Many people making it as a business and ways for making money. So there is a proof for that is there are 297 fake technical colleges and 23 fake universities in India as per university grants referenced in Hindustan Times on March 2017. Students often join private institutions and some coaching centers because to get passed in entrance examinations, government jobs, as the seats are very limited released by the government. But you guys will shock by knowing this that coaching sector in India. Yes, guys, this was a real interesting thing and interesting fact. That coaching sector in India was estimated to be worth over $6.4 billion, means rupees 45,000 crores, which is a report by Asian Development Bank in 2008. But still, after getting degree, after all of these efforts, it's still going into vain because only 7% engineering graduates are employable, which is according to a study by Aspiring Minds referenced in India Today on July 2016. So, what is the use of spending a huge amount on education and wasting a lot of time after it when you are not guaranteed of job? As unemployment, you know that one of the biggest concern in India, and this is the big drawback of the right to education, that when you are studying you are not guaranteed of the job. So friends, you are not I think not aware of till now that the coaching sectors making so much money behind this. I hope this situation will get better in coming days and work will be done on implementation of Right to Education Act. Thank you friends for watching the video till the end, and please share your views on education in comment box and subscribe my channel such that I can bring the interesting facts to you. And special notice is that this video was made based on request came that few friends were preparing for competitive examinations, so it is my little effort for them to help them. So thank you guys for watching till the end video, and please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.